Hi everyone and welcome back to Chess for Charity. In this video, I'm going to be taking on a 1000 rated computer down 2 rooks to start. So I'm not so sure how to play this because I don't have my rook on my king side and I don't have my rook on my queen side. So I think my strategy should be, should be to keep things relatively closed so that black can't use the extra material to create threats. So I think that's kind of, I can't castle. I gotta just move my king over. I'll do that. Castle by hand. So I think my goal is to keep it closed. Okay, take free pieces if there are free pieces. This does not win the queen because they push the pawn. So I'm thinking maybe develop the knight, and if you push, I push back. Keep things closed. If they push this one, I push that one. I think that seems like a sensible strategy. I have this break covered right now. At least I don't have it covered. I have a lot of material on it. Okay, let's do something. What is that move about? Okay, now I'm tempted to do something crazy. I noticed that there's a pattern here, the fork, the knight jumping in, but I can't make use of that right now because the 2 pawns are guarding the square. Okay, now I'm looking to just get my pieces out, secure my back rank. Let's do that. Look at that. The king's going back. Right, one of these kinds of things doesn't work with the threat of this because you just push. And there's nothing hanging on this 5th rank. Okay. I could expand. Try to crunch him. Let's do that. Threatening that one. I think I'm going to go for it. Yeah, just crush. Just crunch everything. That's annoying. You go here? Oh, okay. I'll take a free piece. Okay, I think we're in shape now. I'm going to just crunch him. So 1000 is giving me some material, which is good because I need the material. Okay, I think I can just convert this now. There's a pin here now. Notice that. That weakens this pawn because now this pawn cannot capture because it would be in check. So now I can make use of that weakness. So what if I go knight here with the threat of the fork? Let's do that. Okay. I'm okay with that. They got out of the pin, so maybe they're going to move this, but I think I'm okay with that. Let's see here. How about move here, here? Thinking about how I can re-coordinate. Maybe king up? Yeah, let's do that. Let's play slow. There's no rush. If you're winning, you might as well win. You don't have to rush it. It's not going anywhere. I see this pattern, and if I push, you push back to block this diagonal that I just created by opening it up. I can take there, you take there, I take here, but you take my knight. And it doesn't look beneficial. So instead, I should put a knight right there. Right? If I can put a knight there, that's complete denomination. So I'll do that. I'm going to play knight here with the intention of knight here and knight there. Okay. You do this, that's fine. That's just lashing out. So let's see. How do I make use of this? I'm going to start breaking things up in a moment. So now they're covering this. I could go knight a6 to hit this, but not needed. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finally break now. Now I'm threatening this rook. I'll take that rook. I'll take that as well. Okay, I'm good now. They're giving me a lot of material. So maybe 1000 is a little too low. So just take. Do I take with the pawn? Yeah, I do. Okay, so that knight is a killer. And it looks like it's going to be just a matter of technique. I'm looking here. I'm looking at mate in a few, I think. Okay. Okay, I'll trade. That's fine. There's no, like I said, there's no rush. If you're winning, just win. Okay. Take this. I'm attacking that. No stalemates. That's what I got to be careful of. They're going to try to look for it because computers do that. That's mate in 1. That is nice. Sweet. So I did it with a 1000 rated computer without any rooks. I think it all went wrong. Let me go back. Let me just look at it a little bit. I think the first big mistake, well, obviously that move, retreating on the second move. That's not a good idea. So where did it, oh, right here, because they hung a piece, right? Even then, they're still up 7 points of material, which is, 2 knights, essentially, 2 knights and a pawn. So I think the computer wasn't making the appropriate developing moves, right? Castling. Oh, it couldn't castle because they just moved, but you get my point. If they didn't move, they could put their knight out, castle, and just start going that way. Instead, threatening some stuff, pushing them around. They had the opportunity here to go to b3, and I was okay with that. I was just going to move this and say, okay, what's the threat? Your knight is not doing anything from here. I have this square covered if I have a bishop there. Cool. And then, yeah, I just kept squeezing. This move traps the bishop, so you could take here to try to get something for it. But either way, you're going to get that pawn, so it doesn't matter. Maybe you can argue that the central pawn is worth more than this pawn, but either way. And then at this point, I feel like it's a matter of conversion. I wanted to get my king up just to have my pawns more secure. I like the idea of putting something on c6. So, yep. I could have maybe went for a more dynamic play, but to me it seemed pretty straightforward. I didn't want to jump my knight into c6 yet, because this trade, and then this, and maybe queen here, and if I ever go here, there might be some kick. I didn't calculate all of that, but my thought was attack the rook and push the pawn and try to get something. I was anticipating this move, and then take, and now this square is even weaker because the pawn's gone. Okay. So, yeah, just take that. And then I could have done anything from here. I'm up, right? A queen, queen. You have a rook, but I have 4 pieces. So from here, it's just a matter of technique, and I just prefer to play it very clean. So no complications. Once I saw I could trade queens, I'm sure you can go knight here or something, or knight here. Knight here would have gotten the queen, probably. Right? Knight here, you go there, check. Yeah, you have to pretty much take. Either way, I don't mind. Like I said, just when you're up, just convert it. Don't even think about it. And then this one, I like this last mate because it's just a nice little retreating bishop move. Those are the hardest ones to find. But the pawn is covering, the bishop's covering, knight's covering. Everybody's playing a role. You just got to check the king. And that's where that comes in. Sweet. Well, that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you got to the end, remember to support the channel by liking and subscribing on YouTube. Half of the income that I earn this channel goes directly to charity, and this month the charity is Global Giving, so it'll help out. Thanks so much. Bye.